Message. Space bear. Yeah, whatever. French words. Have no idea. Veloute. It's a space bear. Oh, yeah, those little tardigrades. I remember those. Condensed into a smooth, nutty, protein-rich soup. You are the freshest local ingredient available to travelers on long-haul space flights. Yeah, because they survive everywhere, those little things. They're like cockroaches, except cockroaches wouldn't survive in space, I guess. Cottage pie or nutrient block? I feel that's a pretty big difference between cottage pie and nutrient blocks. Rehydrated minced beef. Yeah, I don't really like beef. I stopped eating any sort of meat product a long time ago. I was always conflicted whether to be okay with grown meat or not, though. On a ideological level, I'm okay with it, certainly. But it is trying to mimic things that I'm not really okay with, so yeah, it makes it complicated. Oh, right, Chinese potato, ever popular. I actually have some of that in my base now. Though, to be honest, I don't really like eating Chinese potato, except when made into potato chips, which isn't really food, I guess. No. Oh, you can eat potato leaves? I didn't know that. That might be something to try. Yeah. Vented all the dehydrated desserts. Fortunately, I have gel sacks. It tastes like pudding. It's a little bit of a bland pudding taste, but definitely not bad. Too bad I didn't find any fruits and nuts when I went into Aurora. That would have been interesting. Might have been able to plant some of them. I mean, nuts are kind of like seeds, aren't they? I mean, they are seeds. But then again, most of these are probably treated in a way that means I can't plant them. Anyway, I don't have any, so it doesn't matter. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strader 6? This is way too scientific for... What was that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this is a little bit too scientific for me. This part is interesting, though. Philosophy. Yeah, I'm just going to feel stupid if I try to read this out loud. Let's just pretend we didn't... You're not actually attacking me, but it's still a scary sound. Alright, and still something more we haven't read. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Alien data. What's this? Oh yeah, the vent. This is something really interesting. I should really have read this when I was there. Maybe I would have done something about it. Okay, maybe not. Connect to an ancient piping network that extends beyond maximum scannable depth. Pumping system is still functional. You know what, I'll try to send a drone down one of those later. If I find one again, I guess. It has to be more than one if it's a piping network. Government is drawing water from the surrounding area, pumping out to an unknown location below the surface. Worm. deoxygenated water is being expelled. So what does this mean? If it's warm, that means it's going into some place warm. Yeah, that doesn't really help. Deoxygenated probably means it whatever is down there needs oxygen. Maybe this is some sort of life support system. Maybe there are aliens down there somewhere, and they need the oxygen from the surface. Those creatures are avoiding the vents. Peepers can be observed entering. Yeah, oh, and exiting. I didn't see any exit. I guess the PDA did. Without signs of distress. Okay. Well, that's cool. I was worried about the peepers going in, but if they're seen exiting, then they're probably okay. But the research required, indeed. Yeah, I'll try to send one of the scanner room drones down there. Don't really know how to find that thing again, though. It was kind of small, and I did not bring any beacons at the time. Alright. What else do we have? Captain's log. What's this? You're exploring a quiet alien backwater when the ship you arrived here in implodes. It must be the arachnid kidney poachers. Quick, what will you do? Farm... That's not something you do quick. Farm alien plants. That takes time, you know? These options, yeah, they might be something you do quickly. But you don't farm alien plants quickly. That's just what Craig McGill would do. After foraging for some hours, for some hours, that's not what I would call quick. Anyway, you have collected a number of potentially farmable foodstuffs. What will you sustain yourself with? Stankroot, tree roaches, starwall eggs. Yeah, I guess that is the safest bet. I don't know what any of those are exactly, but stankroot sounds stinky. Tree roaches, yeah, that sounds fine actually. But starwall eggs, yeah, I wouldn't eat that. I'm a vegetarian, but I can see how if you're forced to eat something. But the right answer would be to eat a little bit of each, one at a time, if that is you have enough time to spare. If you're urgently starving, then that isn't an option. But I'm actually experienced with this now, so I know. Have a taste. If you don't get sick, it's probably okay to keep eating more. And if it's bulbo tree, then it's delicious. Okay, that wasn't an option. Anyway, let's see. Well, the starwall eggs are nutritious. The life cycle of these ones, blah, blah, much too slow to sustain a farm. Besides, their mother is extremely angry with you. Yeah, that's a thing. Accept your fate. Yeah, that whatever the right answer is, this one is not it. I would apologize to the starwall while running away as fast as I could. Would you like to continue? No, I don't want to continue. That's right. And he didn't either. Okay, this is something else. What is this? I think this is where lifepod 7. I think this is the broken one. No? No, that's 4, 6, and 7. This is 12. 12. Oh, that's the one I found near those glowing bushes. I see. Let's listen.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.